I wanted to speak more about Daniel. I have my meditation music going on my other phone. So I'm in 3, Daniel 3. And so Daniel was separated from his friends, right? Because he interpreted the dream for Nebuchadnezzar. So he put him in as a high position. But see, remember the astrologers, the sorcerers, and the enchanters and the magicians that could not do it, right? They were supposed to be put in the burning furnace. So what they did was, again, make up a lie. They denounced the Jews, right? So the astrologers denounced the Jews, and they turned the king against the Jews because they wouldn't worship the image of gold that King Nebuchadnezzar came up with, nor would they eat the food. Remember, they're eating vegetables and water. So to save their asses, excuse me, I don't want to cuss. the Bible. The Bible is holy. The Bible is sacred. Don't cuss. To save their butts, their behinds, they throw the Jews out, right? They I don't really want to say Jews because it's not just the Jews that are gifted. It's not just the Jews that are saved by God. Everybody's saved as long as you do the work. You do what you're supposed to do. You are saved by God. So God's people, which were Daniel's friends, right? Daniel and Daniel's friends were thrown into the furnace. And then they, before they were thrown into the furnace, they said that if we are thrown into the blazing furnace, this is Daniel 3:17. If we were thrown into the blazing furnace, the God we serve is able to deliver us from it, and he will deliver us from your majesty's hand. But even if he does not, we want you to know, your majesty, that we will not serve your gods or worship the image of God you have set up. These people will not ever turn away from God. This is how I feel. All of the major religions out there are valid. And I said this in a download a long time ago. It's not just one religion. There's a reason why all of these religions exist at one time. Because you have access, like I said, you have access to the whole universe instead of one part of the universe. One part is the Christian part, is the Jew part, right? If the universe is massive, why do you limit yourself to just one part of the universe when you can have access to all of it? You're not learning everything that you need to learn. And mind you, the people who wrote the Bible were interpreting the Bible in the times of their life. Because remember, in Genesis, the beginning of Genesis, it says, then God said, let us make mankind in our image. Our image. I said our. Our image. So then that means there's more than one, right? In our likeness. So that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. That explains it, right? Ruling over the fish, the birds, the sky, right? And we do have gods for each one, right? But then it's like you want to say in Genesis 27, so God created mankind in his image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. So God is male and female. But you see how it switches from our to his. So it's like they caught their mistake, but then they didn't fix the mistake. No, it wasn't a mistake. There's more than one God. And I'm living proof. I'm still unbinding. Because he ordered the furnace heated 7 times harder than usual. When the soldiers were killed when they walked up to it. The flames of the fire killed the soldiers who took up Daniel's friends. And then King Nebuchadnezzar sees 4 men come out, or sees 4 men in the fire and not 3. The 4th looks like the Son of God. He says he sees 4 men walking around in the fire, unbound and unharmed, and the 4th looks like the Son of God. Also Jesus. See, I told you, Jesus is the only one that can get you out of hell. You better get right with Jesus. You have to go through Jesus before you go to God. A lot of people construe God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. Yes, they are one, but they all operate differently and separately and independently of each other. When King Nebuchadnezzar had them out of the fire, they were unharmed. The fire didn't touch them at all, because that's God protecting his people, the righteous ones. I survived this death spell for a reason. God protected me all through this, and I'm still going through it, and he's still protecting me. He will never leave me, and I will never leave him, because I know what he's done in my life. People because people are willing to betray other people. People are willing to throw other people under the bus or into the blazing furnace to save their butt. I came out unharmed. I came out unharmed. And I'm showing you how I'm coming out. Now, I'm thinking it's because I'm reading it bit by bit. Because didn't I say something about how did Daniel get into the lion's den? I'm not even paying attention because I'm not even to that yet. But I think I ended with that, right? I don't even know what I said in the last video. I don't remember what I said. I just said I asked God to tell me how did Daniel get into the lion's den. And then I thought it was because he wouldn't worship the image of gold, but it's not. It's something else, and I'm not to that yet. So be patient. I need to be patient, right? I need to stop jumping ahead, because that's really what I'm doing, is jumping ahead. Okay, thank you for listening. We're going to start doing these little Bible studies. And, excuse me. Thank you for listening. Peace.